Hi guys, this is like my first talking video, so it's going to be a very little bit awkward, but I would make sure it is as clear as it can be. So today I'm going to be unraveling how I got my job in 12 days. Let's say less than 12 days actually. I'm going to walk you through the story, what gingered me, the steps I took, how you can also take yours, and what to do. So first thing first, my name is Tosin Faith and I am a front-end developer. I used to be friends with someone and he ghosted me. Then I wasn't even thinking much about getting a job. Yeah, I was job hunting, but I wasn't taking it that serious. And we went our separate ways. So I started thinking about my life and having realistic conversations with myself. During that period, I was very idle, so I had a lot of reflection thinking. The first thing I did was to write down every single thing I wanted to do. Okay, I want to get a job, I want to learn a new framework. How many times am I going to be studying in a day? Other things like processes. Then after that, I went on to start implementing them, and I felt like, let me just use this time to do something very interesting. So I started building my portfolio. At that time I was also heartbroken, but I do have this habit of channeling my anger, or when I feel bad, just channel it into work. So that was exactly what I did. I'm a timeline person, so for every task I want to do, I like to give myself a timeline for achieving it. So I told myself, I'm going to build this portfolio in less than 2 weeks. It wasn't completed, and I felt like I kept procrastinating. It's not complete. Should I put it out? Well, eventually I just did really. I made sure I had my resume. I made sure I had even some of the projects in my portfolio were not complete, but I still had them anyways. Eventually I started talking to people about it. So I went for some physical interviews, which I wasn't getting, and that was because I didn't have a work experience. So in tech, one of the fastest way for you to earn more is one, if you do know your onions, like if you're very good. One of the mistakes I made when I was starting out in tech was that I started learning frameworks way too quickly. So you go for interviews, most of the questions they'll be asking you will be like pure JavaScript, and you might not be able to do them and all that. So I struggled with answering some of the questions. I struggled a lot with it. So I'm going back to learn JavaScript from scratch. I struggled with that, and eventually when I put myself out there, I got a lot of job offers. I was not prepared for the interviewing codes. They were not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I actually gave myself a timeline of 61 days to find a job, but eventually it took me like less than 12 days. That was because in the process of me showing up every day, I had a viral post, and in that viral post a lot of people were recommending me for jobs. Some of them gave me job offers. I had to settle for an internship to get work experience because I don't have experience, number one. So most of the companies that reached out were either writing TypeScript or they were writing Vue. They were actually writing a language I've not tried before. So that was how I was able to get an internship. If I had more, let's say probably more work experience, I probably would have gotten something better, because even foreign companies reached out to me. The whole point of this video is that you need to first be prepared before the opportunity comes. You need to focus, and apart from you focusing, things you also need to do is to show up daily. So that's it. I hope you've been able to pick up one or two from this, and I genuinely wish you the best going forward in your job search. I hope you find one. I hope you get one. I hope you are eventually prepared when you see one. And I hope that you keep showing up. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what I do, please hit the like button and follow me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.